Hi, how are you? Of all the styles I've tried with this natural hair so far, this is by far my favorite. It's not as fresh as it was looking earlier today, but I like this one the best so far. It's a bit frizzy looking, but anywho, happy Monday. How are you today? You see that? If anybody knows anything about me who's watching this video, you know I hate the farmer's tan. So since I'm sitting in my favorite place to be, which is in the sun, and I don't want the farmer's tan to pull my sleeve up. Hope you had a great day. So really quickly, I made a mention in one of my previous videos of a trusted prophetic voice who said he just kept hearing, will you trust me? I haven't failed you before. Why would I start now? Yesterday, which was Sunday, June 30th, while talking with someone after a funeral service at my church, it's like God just smacked me in the forehead with what those words were referring to, the specific situation that those words referred to. Because from that point, which was about, this Wednesday would be 3 weeks ago that I heard those words spoken to me, I've been trying to figure out what is this referring to, you know? Because in my mind, it's like, I believe I trust God. I believe I do. But I couldn't figure out why God would put it in the mouth of this trusted prophetic voice to say those words to me. And when I tell you, those words couldn't be more on point, because there is a specific circumstance in my life. One which I won't speak on right now because it's very, very sensitive. And I don't want to get into it right now. I'm still processing through it. I need to wait until I get to the other side of this so I can have a testimony about it. But, yeah, it's very on point. It's very gut-wrenchingly painful. And that's about as much as I can say about it. God gives us the grace to compartmentalize. So I can go through my day or my days and not get upset about it. But if I were to delve into an in-depth video talking about it or thinking about it all day, yeah, I would definitely bust out in tears. Nothing wrong with that, but that can of worms I don't need to open until I process through and get to the other side of it. So I want to say thank you for every person who has listened to my videos and valued the content and thought or uttered a prayer for me and came into agreement with me concerning my healing process. I want to say thank you. My phone is too hot. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. It's too hot. Let me come right back. Okay, but as I was saying, I want to say thank you to everyone. It's a very vulnerable thing to make videos about yourself and about your life and your journey and your process and the things that hurt you and the mistakes you've made and lessons you've learned and what you're processing through. That's a very vulnerable thing to do. I'm not a public figure, and I'm finding it challenging. Can you imagine being world renowned or just being famous on any kind of level where people recognize your name or your face and having to process through things? Can you imagine? Yeah. Anywho, I did not intend to make this video as long as it's been, but I nonetheless did make it that long, so. Think about the most painful situation you've experienced in your life. And whatever it is Think about where you are in that process. This is me kind of pulling to the surface whatever that thing is in your life that is categorized in the same place that my situation is. That situation which the trusted prophetic voice was speaking into almost 3 weeks ago. Think about the most painful thing, the thing that makes you question everything, the thing that makes you question the mind, the heart, even the trust of God where you're concerned. Just think about that thing. And whatever that thing is, that thing that at some point had you practically on your knees crying like every day. And if you're not a crier, then whatever your most intense emotion is as your way of expressing deep hurt, pain, grief, shame, bewilderment, you can fill in the adjectives. Whatever that thing is, I want you to take that situation and, like me, bring it before God and deal with it.